in West Hollywood, Oscars Day, Will got on stage, slapped Chris Rock in the face. He don't play about Jada, so he was vexed. Keep her name out your mouth or you might be next. I'm playing, I can't rap, let me stop. Welcome to Unsolicited, where I make videos about things that nobody asked me to. It was the slap heard around the world. This past Sunday night at the 94th Annual Academy Awards, Willard Carroll Smith Jr. got up on stage and slapped comedian Chris Rock in the face after he made a joke about Will's wife, Jada Pinkett Smith.
Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. Oh, wow.
My wife's name out your mouth!
I'm going to.
As you saw, Chris made a joke comparing Jada to the movie G.I. Jane starring Demi Moore, where Demi rocks a buzz cut and joins the Navy. But this was not funny to Jada because she's been dealing with hair loss for a while now, and she's talked on several different occasions about how she's been struggling with alopecia, which is a condition where your immune system attacks your hair follicles.
I've been getting a lot of questions about why I've been wearing this turban. Yeah. Well, I've been having issues with hair loss. It was terrifying when it first started. You know, I was in the shower one day and then just handfuls of hair just in my hands. And I was just like, oh my God, am I going bald?
Yeah. So they don't really know.
They don't know why. People said stress. People say, oh, you do have alopecia.
So when Chris made the joke, Jada was visibly upset, and Will actually laughed at first, but I'm guessing he saw Jada's reaction and he said, oh word, you don't think it's funny? Then it's not funny, and I'm gonna go handle it. And Will must have thought he was in one of his movies or something, because I don't know what possessed him to ambush the stage at a prestigious event and slap Chris Rock in front of all those white people. On one hand, I'm like, period, Will, defend your wife. And then on the other hand, I'm like, this was very much unnecessary, and he could have handled it way differently. Will could have had a conversation with Chris after the show. He could have even signaled to him from the audience to cut it out, and then Chris would have known, okay, this is a sensitive topic, let me chill. But instead, he literally chose violence, and after it happened, everybody was shook. Chris forgot how to speak English for a minute, Lupita was confused, Zendaya on her phone, Beyonce smiling, and Jay-Z having flashbacks from the elevator. In all seriousness, Chris Rock should not have made that joke about Jada's hair. Not only is she struggling with alopecia, she's also a black woman, and you don't talk about a black woman's hair. In the black community, we learned from a very young age that hair is of the utmost importance. We're taught that if you're not born with the good hair, if your hair is nappy, if your hair is not put together, then you're ugly. And we've spent generations trying to conform our hair to society standards. And Chris should know this. He has a whole documentary called Good Hair. And prior to losing her hair from alopecia, Jada had long, thick, beautiful, natural hair. And to lose that must be heartbreaking. And Will loves her and doesn't want to see her hurting. So while I don't condone violence, I do understand where Will was coming from. Later on in the night, Will won his first Oscar for his role in the movie King Richard. In his speech, he was very emotional and talked about how he feels that he's been called to be a protector and wants to be a vessel for love. He also talked about how being a celebrity, people expect you to just take disrespect with a smile, and today was the day that he just couldn't do that. And he made an apology to literally everybody but Chris Rock.
In this business, you got to be able to have people disrespecting you. And you got to smile and you got to pretend like that's okay. I want to apologize to the Academy. I want to apologize to all my fellow nominees. Love will make you do crazy things.
It's clear from Will's speech that this incident was way deeper than a G.I. Jane joke. Will has gone through a lot of ridicule throughout the years. We all know that Will and Jada have been a major topic of conversation in pop culture since the entanglement drama, and people are constantly throwing shots at Will and making fun of his marriage. In his memoir, Will talks about always feeling like a coward, and he's always felt guilty that he didn't protect his mother from his father's abuse. So I think that Will was like, nope, not today. Today I'm finna stand up. Regina Hall even made a joke about Will being a single man that same night.
Will Smith, you're married, but you know what? You're on the list and looks like Jada approved you, so you get on up here. Get on up here.
You can only poke a bear so many times until it snaps, and the G.I. Jane comment was just the straw that broke the camel's back. There's also some history between Chris, Jada, and Will. Chris was on an episode of The Fresh Prince back in the day, and Chris and Jada were both voices in the Madagascar movies. They've all been seen together several times, and it seemed like they had a friendly relationship. Back in 2016, when the hashtag #OscarsSoWhite movement was going on, Jada made a video saying that she was going to be boycotting the Oscars. And in response to this video, Chris Rock made a joke about Jada on stage at the Oscars.
Jada's gonna boycott the Oscars. Jada boycotting the Oscars is like me boycotting Rihanna's panties. I wasn't invited.
And of course, course, as a comedian, Chris Rock has said some out-of-pocket things before about other people.
Now you gotta watch where you sit, everybody. Can't sit 50 near Ja Rule. You can't sit Jay-Z near Nas. Everybody gotta watch out for. You got the Olsen twins over there, so then you gotta put R. Kelly way up there. Dre's got headphones, so now everybody else trying to get headphones. 50 Cent got headphones. Rick Ross even has headphones. That's right, Dre got beats. Rick Ross has diabetes. Rick Ross gonna be the first rapper to die of breast cancer. Everybody acting black. Everybody acting black. Even the Kid Rock midget acts black. You know, life's hard enough as it is if you're a midget. Why would you want to be a black midget? Why would you do that? I know, that's right. Don't call him midget. Call him by his real name. Little dirty bastard. That's right.
So as you saw, the Oscars was not the first time that Chris Rock said something out of pocket. And of course, in making the joke, I highly doubt that Chris Rock intended to offend Jada so deeply. He's a comedian, he makes jokes, sometimes they hit and sometimes they don't. The joke was wrong, but there's definitely worse things that Chris could have said. But big props to Chris for maintaining his composure after getting rocked on stage, live on television. After the Oscars, of course, the world had a lot to say and different celebrities were stepping in to give their 2 cents. Nicki Minaj tweeted, "The husband gets a front row seat to his wife's pain. He's the one consoling her, drying her tears behind closed doors when the cameras go off. Social media has made people feel that these husbands won't ever run into them in real life. You just got to witness in real time what happens in a man's soul when he looks over to the woman he loves and sees her holding back tears from a little joke at her expense. While y'all seeing the joke, he's seeing her pain." 50 Cent tweeted some memes. Some random doctor tweeted, "Just a reminder that if Will Smith had slapped Betty White for a joke she made, however insensitive, she easily could have fallen backward, cracked her skull, and died of a brain bleed. Oh my god. Violence is never okay." Why are we comparing Chris Rock to a 90-year-old woman again? Anyways, some other people also had some things to say too.
You know, shit happens sometimes. My Chris Rock got a chin though. I know ain't nobody even not thinking what I'm thinking. He got a chin. Yeah.
Hey man, that slap was many years in the making right there. Will Smith, we got you, bro, for life. Protective alpha male can only take so much. Keep poking, keep coming at me, keep coming at my wife, coming at my family. It's coming.
Will Smith did tonight was straight. Props and congratulations to him for winning the Oscar, because damn it, he deserved it. And I love the brother and I'm proud of him, but boy was that a shameful act for him to commit tonight. To go up on stage and slap Chris Rock like that, he's lucky he didn't get his ass kicked, particularly after the event was over. If not by Chris Rock, to the fellas he had there with him. I mean, damn. Denzel and Bradley Cooper and Tyler Perry having to calm you down, your publicist having to run out and calm you down. I mean, damn, come on, bro. Come on, man. There's no excuse for it, ladies and gentlemen. Don't even try to justify it, okay? Chris Rock said it years ago. Every time black folks doing something, you know who messes it up. I never dreamed in my wildest dreams I'd be saying that about Will Smith. A black man, Will Packer, did a phenomenal job producing the Oscars, and you do this to stain yourself, to stain the Academy Award?
After the incident, the LAPD issued this statement saying that Chris Rock has decided not to press charges, and the Academy issued this statement saying that they were going to look into the situation and decide what consequences were needed. There's speculation that Will could potentially lose his Oscar because of his behavior, but I highly doubt that that's going to happen. Although Will didn't apologize to Chris on stage, he ended up apologizing to Chris online with this statement saying, "Violence in all its forms is poisonous and destructive. My behavior at last night's Academy Awards was unacceptable and inexcusable. Jokes at my expense are a part of the job, but a joke about Jada's medical condition was too much for me to bear and I reacted emotionally. I would like to publicly apologize to you, Chris. I was out of line and I was wrong. I am embarrassed and my actions were not indicative of the man I want to be." And then here comes Jada posting this thing about healing like she always does. I think that apologizing was definitely the right thing to do. It shouldn't have happened, especially not on live television at the Oscars. The whole situation with Will and Chris took attention away from the accomplishments that were achieved that night. Questlove won Best Documentary for Summer of Soul, but nobody was paying attention to him because they were still in shock about what happened moments before. Ariana DeBose became the first openly queer woman of color to receive an Oscar for acting. Coda, the beautiful film, won Best Picture. Meg Thee Stallion gave the Oscars' first ever female rap performance. She said, "We don't talk about Bruno." That took me out. And after a decades-long career in the industry, Will Smith finally won his first Oscar, and all anybody can talk about is how he slapped the life out of Chris Rock. And the internet never forgets, so just like how the entanglement joke is still running, best believe that this one's gonna stick for a while. Also, I have a feeling that Chris Rock might make an appearance on Red Table Talk for some healing, so that should be interesting. Anyways, that's it. That's the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, do all the things that YouTubers be telling people to do, and I'll see you next time. Bye!